Good morning and welcome to Crow Inclined, bringing you a dose of daily energetic juju, just to sort of ponder and keep in mind for the day. Today I'm working with the Enchanted for Hoxa, and this is our card of focus. The Devil! Yay! The Devil, of course, represents addiction, attachments, bad habits, things that we really need to let go of, things that aren't good for us, even though it's hard because, oh my God, look at it. Looks like there's so much love happening here. You're so attracted to whatever this is. This could be something as simple as, stop drinking pop, soda. I mean, it can be as simple as that to, as complex as letting go of some erroneous belief that you have about yourself, something that was planted in your brain when you were a child and didn't understand, right? So there's a wide varying range of attachments, of bad habits, of, beliefs that aren't really ours. All right. All right. I have a hocus. I don't know. I'm laughing because I just had a conversation with myself, about coffee. I love coffee. I'm always going to drink coffee. Coffee sometimes calms me down. Sometimes coffee wires me up. But if you Google coffee, you're going to find, articles that say how bad it is for you, and you're going to find articles that say how good it is for you. And I really do think it's depends on the individual, right? That's why I'm laughing, because I just had this conversation. I'm not going to ever stop drinking coffee. I'm going to tell you that right now. All right, we have a Hocus Pocus card. It feels fitting. It's kind of a fun energy deck. So anyway, that was my rant about how much I love coffee. Please feel free to like and subscribe, share with a bestie. If it resonates, great. If it doesn't, maybe the message isn't for you, but I'm putting out a couple a day. Take it if it's yours. Don't if it's not. But share. And if you want to buy me a cup of coffee, there's a PayPal link in the drop-down box. All right, let's get to whatever this the devil energy today. It feels playful to me, so I don't feel like this is super heavy. All right, we have the Two of Wands. Oh, all right, the Two of Candles. So this is like the planning stages of, like you're starting on something new and you're in the planning stages of moving forward with it. Okay, this is really a cool card. I can't really tell what those are. I think maybe they're appetizers or something. I don't have my readers on. Wait, yes I do. Hang on. Yeah, they look like, I don't know what they are. I have no idea. Anyway, it's something. It's like a food thing. But yeah, so planning. The planning stages of building your world. Okay, so obviously with the devil, we have some things that we might need to release in order for this to work out the way that we want it to. Okay, that's fun energy. It's like cleaning out a closet. It could be. So, yeah, this is your energy. Here, let's. The Wheel of Fortune. This is, I mean, if it's turning, it's moving. So whatever you're doing and however you're planning this, the energy is moving. The wheel is turning. There is forward momentum, okay? Yes. And we have the Ace of Candles. This is the Ace of Wands in this deck. So this is a beautiful, passionate, creative, fun, new idea. Okay? This is something that maybe came to you out of the blue. This is what you need to keep in mind, okay? While you're in the planning stages. This energy is all moving forward beautifully. So, how is this Devil? The devil's in the details? Is that a saying? Or did I just make that up? The devil's in the details? The proof's in the pudding? Oh my God. Somebody stop me. Yeah, okay. So we have the Five of Pumpkins coming out. Okay. The Five of Pumpkins. It's Pentacles, so it's kind of feeling left out in the cold. So there's something about, okay. So if we're talking about attachments and we're talking about moving forward, you know, in the planning stages of this new path that you're of building your foundation, of building your world the way that you want it to be built, in comes this feeling of being left out in the cold. Now, pumpkins is pentacles, so maybe there's some financial trouble with how to move forward with this idea. Maybe you need money to do that. Maybe you have a weird mindset around moving forward. Maybe there's a way to do it without the financial that you think that you need for it. This is starting to feel a bit of a mindset, possibly. I mean, the Five of Pumpkins is definitely a lack mindset, okay? Releasing the mindset. Okay, yep, Seven of Pentacles. Here we go. The Seven of Pumpkins. So, yeah, things are definitely moving, but the Seven is really a waiting game. You know, you've put in the work, and now you kind of have to wait. You know, in other decks, it's sowing the seeds and then waiting for the plants to grow, right? The Seven of Pumpkins is a very... So things are moving forward, but they're going really, really slow. That's how you feel. They're moving, but going very, very slow, which is probably why this feeling left out in the cold is coming up for you. Okay. You know, a lot of times we don't understand our accomplishments until we see it come to fruition. And I do believe that sometimes we forget to pat ourselves on the back for the work that we've done to get there. Okay. Yep. We have the sun coming out, right? This is the happiest card in the deck. This is what you need to keep in mind, especially understanding that this, whatever it is you're working on, this brilliant idea that you're working on, is going to bring you so much joy. So much joy. Yeah, from what I can see from the cards coming out, like this is really about this sort of lack mindset around financial and material. Okay. Yeah. All right. You know how much I love the Temperance card. Patience, patience, patience. This is divine timing. Soul tribe. This is patience, patience, patience. I love her expression. It's almost like this heavy sigh, right? This is happening in exactly the way it's supposed to, in the time that it's supposed to. Are you being impatient with this? It is happening. The sun is going to come out. It just might be a little bitty bumpy right now. Okay, so we have the Fool coming out. This is also falling under your attitude towards the situation. So yes, things are moving. Yes, they're moving really, really slowly. You may be feeling like you're going to jump ship and do something different. Maybe this is a different thing. Maybe, aha, So maybe whatever it is you're working on, you're going to have to ditch. Be patient with yourself. You may have to ditch it because it feels like there's another idea coming that's going to be bigger and better. There we have it. So you have an attachment to whatever you were working on over here. Okay. That's what it is. All right, let's get one more for under the sun. So it seems to me that you are working on something that isn't serving you. You are working on something, and yeah, it can be a project. It can be a relationship. It can be a business. It can be so many different things. And I think it really feels like things are going to work out for you. Definitely with the Temperance card, have patience, but it does feel like you're going to like at some point realize you've got to let this go in order to step into this, okay? Into this new brilliant thing that's going to bring the sun out to you, okay? All right, let's get one more for the sun. And then, whoa, we will be done. Okay. The Page of Candles. So this is the Page of Wands. This is excitement to start something new, right? This is, yeah, it's excitement. I don't know how else to say it. Like, yeah, excitement. You're excited to start whatever this is. Like whatever this new thing is that you're going to start with, this Fool card is bringing out the sun. So this is really good energy, because when we're excited and passionate about something that we're working on, like it puts a spring in our step, right? It energizes us, and we stay up until 3 a.m. painting or writing. It just brings a different level of joy to what we're working on, and joy is already here with the sun. Okay, that's cool. Me likey. All right, let's see if anything else wants to come out. Just one more card. Overall, maybe not. It feels like we're kind of done and complete. We're done. Yeah, I think it's done. I think we're done. Yeah. Okay. That is your message today. Thank you so much for being here. I so appreciate you, and I will see you soon.